One of the biggest injuries during the summertime is swimming incidents where children are drowning. Children 1 to 4 are more likely to drown than any other injury that can happen to them. Children 5 to 9, it's the second leading cause of death. And most of these injuries in 1 to 4-year-olds are usually in pools around your home. For the older children, it's more open water. That could be a lake, it could be a pond, it could be the ocean. The first one is to always have your child in a Coast Guard approved life vest, like this one. This is for an infant and it has safety features for the infant. But you want to make sure that it's weight and age appropriate for the child and that they are always wearing it whenever they're around the water, not in the water, but even around it. So that's number one. If they're boating, they need to have their life jacket on even when they're on the piers or on the water near the boat. If you have a pool or you're at the beach, then you should have what we call a water watcher. And we have water watcher tags where a parent for a period of time, maybe 15 minutes, will say, I'm watching the children now and I won't be distracted. One tip is to evaluate the water itself. Look at it and see if you see any signs of a rip current. Because if there happens to be a rip current, you definitely don't want your children swimming in that. And you can usually see those. The water will be a different color, it may be darker, it won't be as churning in the surf, it's more calm area. You can see seaweed or things being pulled out into the ocean. So just take a little while and evaluate the water before you go jumping in. They need to stay calm. It won't pull them under, it will pull them out. So if they will just stay calm and flow with that water, and once they get out into the ocean, they'll be able to swim parallel to the shore, away from that rip current, and then they can try to swim back to the beach once they're out of the rip current. If they cannot swim back to the beach, if they're in trouble, they need to be yelling for help, making themselves known so that people on the beach can see them. Parents, we don't want them jumping in to save other people. Lots of people drown because they jump in without being prepared. People that go in need a flotation device so that they have a way to stay up, upright when they're in the water. But we really need those emergency people to be the ones that go out into the water. If they'll just remember that if they'll stay calm, they're not going to go under, they're just going to kind of float real quickly out to sea.